Hello, welcome to CIS 110, Introduction to Computers. In this course you will learn how to set up your computer for a successful online learning experience, use Blackboard, MCC's course management system, compose and send email using MCC's TrailMail Gmail account, navigate the Windows operating system, search the internet for information, capture screenshots, and create documents, spreadsheets, and presentations using Microsoft Office 365. Please check the Course Competencies section of the syllabus for additional information. Each module in the course has a more specific list of learning outcomes. These are usually found at the beginning of the textbook chapters. Here are some highlights from the course syllabus. Please read the syllabus carefully because you are bound by its contents as you would be in a contract. If you haven't already, you will complete a quiz that will count as a test grade. Check the Course Information button in Blackboard for a course calendar with due dates. Always use this calendar instead of the one in Blackboard in the navigation area in the upper right corner of Blackboard. We do not accept late work in CIS 110. Do not wait until the last few hours of the week to work on assignments. Turn assignments in early to avoid excess stress. As one of my college professors stated, poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. Purchase a reputable brand flash drive. My favorite brands include SanDisk, Kingston, Lexar, and Corsair. I highly recommend that you purchase 2 flash drives and use the second one for backing up files. Back up files weekly at a minimum. If you are working on a time-consuming assignment, back it up each time you stop working on it. Taking a few seconds to drag a copy of the file to a backup drive is a lot quicker than redoing multiple hours of work due to a drive failure. Flash drives can fail without warning. I have experienced that, but my data loss was minimal because I had a current backup on another flash drive. I have seen students lose weeks or even months of work because of a lost or destroyed drive or a drive failure. Please do not let this happen to you. Check your MCC TrailMail email daily because it's the primary communication medium in many online courses. We strive to respond to your questions and concerns quickly, and we expect the same courtesy when we email you. Set it up on your smartphone if you have one. If you need assistance setting it up, please let your instructor or someone in the CATS lab know. Log in to Blackboard frequently, especially during weeks when discussion board posts are due. You also need to log in to Cengage MindTap frequently. Submit all weekly assignments to be counted present. If you fail to submit assignments, you will receive an absence for the week. After missing 20% of the class sessions, you will be dropped from the course. Please do not let this happen to you. It will cause you to receive an F on your transcript and will ruin your GPA. As part of your participation in the course, check the Technical Help Forum under the Course Information button when you log in. If there are questions there that you know the answers to, feel free to respond. Anytime you communicate in this class, please write in a professional manner. You don't have to use complex vocabulary, but you do need to pay attention to capitalization, punctuation, spelling, grammar, and usage. Do not use slang, and do not use text messaging abbreviations. Notice the issues with the incorrect example shown. It is a run-on sentence with no capitalization or punctuation, has spelling errors, and uses awkward wording. You will learn more about this in the video about composing and sending email. You will be expected to write properly on the job, so practice it now in your courses. It may not seem fair, but people will judge you if you have poor writing skills. Check the syllabus for your instructor's policy on response times. It is best to look through the course materials early in the week. Go ahead and submit your questions during the standard school or work week to minimize delays in response time. We as instructors need downtime just like you guys do, and some instructors don't log into email or Blackboard on the weekends. Check the syllabus for your instructor's policy on returning assignments. If you submit assignments early, they will most likely not be graded until after the due date for that week. There are exceptions for this because MindTap provides instant feedback reports. However, it may be a week or two before you see MindTap grades in the Blackboard gradebook. It depends on how that instructor has his or her course set up. At the time of this recording, instructors are still primarily posting grades manually. Our CIS 110 academic dishonesty policy is simple. We will warn you with a 0 for the first offense of cheating. The second offense will result in a grade of F in the class. The third offense results in suspension from the college. These offenses are cumulative and are kept on file in the Vice President of Instruction's office. Here's an example. Sally cheats in CIS 110 by submitting a copy of Jack's work. Both get a 0. Jack goes on to submit a paper in a literature class he copied verbatim off the internet. He is dropped from the lit class with an F recorded on his transcript. A few semesters later, he copies Sally's math homework and submits it. He is suspended from MCC. The syllabus gives examples of what can and cannot be done if you plan to work with peers on assignments. Working together is great and is highly recommended. Just know the boundaries to avoid committing acts of academic dishonesty. If you need special accommodations, please contact the counselor at the beginning of the semester. The contact information is found in the syllabus and in the faculty staff directory on the MCC website. Please watch all of the course orientation videos for this course. Remember that quiz I mentioned when you first started watching this video? The orientation video content is covered in that quiz. Follow the procedures in the videos to ensure a successful experience in this course. If you are new to computers and distance learning, do not let the videos overwhelm you. Work on a few of them per day during week 1 until you complete them. It's extremely critical to have a properly functioning computer and reliable internet to be successful in an online course. If you have questions in this course, please try to find the answer on your own before contacting the instructor. We are not telling you this to project an image that we don't want to help. You need to develop this skill because you cannot always get immediate answers in college or on the job. It is best to become as self-sufficient as possible. Here are some tips for you to consider before contacting the instructor. Watch all course orientation videos and take notes. There is a lot of extra material covered in those videos to help you with Blackboard, MindTap, and setting up your computer. Following the procedures in those videos will probably provide automatic answers to some of your questions. If you are having issues with something in one of the module's chapters, read the step carefully and look at the picture. If you still cannot figure it out, ask a peer for assistance. We always try to resolve issues by looking them up or asking each other before asking our boss for assistance. If you cannot figure out how to do something in one of the lab assignments, refer to the textbook module, chapter, SAM training, or SAM videos for assistance with the task. If you get an error message on a computer at school, you can report it to the lab coordinator or instructor. If you get an error message on a computer at home, perform a Google search of the exact message. Someone else has probably had the same issue, and you should be able to find information to help you solve the problem. We as instructors perform Google searches for assistance frequently. If you continue having multiple little unexplained issues, update Malwarebytes and your virus scanning software and run a complete scan in both of them. How to run scans is covered in the course orientation videos. If you still have issues, email the instructor or post the question in the technical help forum in the discussion board. Be very specific when you ask questions. If you are having issues with something in the textbook, state the page number, if available, the section title, and step number in your inquiry. Send a screenshot of any error messages you receive and a copy of the file. We are rarely able to help without opening the file to see what issue you are describing. Don't forget to use a professional writing style. If you have questions about something on a test, provide the question number, question, selected answer, and correct answer because all tests in this course are unique. Here is an example for a general inquiry. Notice the level of detail provided and the professional writing style used. Here is an example for a test question. There's a screenshot of the question, and the student stated where he found the correct answer to support his case that it erroneously marked it incorrectly. Again, we are not providing all of these suggestions to project an image that the instructor doesn't want to help. We just want you to try to first locate the solution on your own because that will be expected of you in the workplace. Again, welcome to CIS 110. Use the tips here about planning ahead, prioritizing tasks, focusing on those tasks, and requesting help in a timely manner. If you need assistance, check the course information button in Blackboard. We wish you the best of luck. Most of the graphics and icons in this presentation came from the following sites: freepik.com, pexels.com, pixabay.com, and slidescarnival.com. The content on the right side of slide 11 was copied from the WTCC e-learning intro course. This PowerPoint template is named Tech Pitch Deck and was downloaded on July 11th, 2019. Slide 1 and Slide 6 contain placeholder photos from the template.